And good morning. It is the 7th of May, I believe.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right, I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning us as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incidents. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it. Interesting.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Kurusu-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You've probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. So, what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Well, femme just, it sounds like, feminine or something like that, so it would be woman. And fatale is like fatal in Spanish or French or whatever it is.
Exactly.
That is correct. The answer is fatal woman, in French of course, so it is French. Some famous examples are the witch Morgane Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Solomon from the Bible. Not to mention the wild seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Oh, and you got anything to say about that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. Eating hot churros was not a good idea.
Going.
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. One point of knowledge that still hasn't ranked up. How many points have I put into this? Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? But it sometimes works out, or it just works out if you're just a good student, who's really good at recalling information and such, so. But anyways, apart from that, today...
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits,
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
And the Student Council of Presidents.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
No, not really.
Yeah, he's only been here a month or so.
Has it really been just a month?
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless.
You're talking about your little drawing?
Are we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Nobody's asking you.
Horseplay?
I'm just saying.
Ah, yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
Ooh, catfight.
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Everything pisses you off, Ryuji.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
That is true.
Follow me.
So we're finally going to see what this mission that Morgana has for us.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore
Chat
those.
rooms?
Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Well, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
This guy just doesn't want to
We
study.
need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... Mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Wow, straight into it, eh?
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
And really?
Wait,
A
why
cat
didn't
turned
you do
into
this
a
at the
bus?
castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I've driven Need for Speed. Time to bust out my moves.
Safety first, okay?
Don't worry.
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
I've seen Fast and Furious
Alright,
more
then,
than I
we'll
can
leave the
count.
driving to you.
Recently,
Well,
they've
start the
been,
engine. You can't
know.
drive if it's not running.
Ah, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower!
Morgana, I don't want to go any lower than that.
Oh, there! That feels so good.
Is that Purin I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Basically, Society's Palace.
Whoa!
Man, this place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Nakanohara is somewhere in here, right? Most likely in a segment of his own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment.
And again.
And what's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea. The strong distortion should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wandering around for it then? What a goddamn pain in the ass. Alright, so just like in the palace, we can also get some treasures around here. Now, the forms that enemies take are, what's it called? Oh, it's Piccoladero. That's the little mini palace. Anyways, enemies' forms. Oh wow, and another thing. This should break down? Oh, never mind. I'm just dumb. Anyways, the form that the enemies take is one that's like, sort of like faceless, you know. Usually in palaces they would have like the suit of knight or something like that. Here is just, you know, a bunch of faces, and I still don't know why, but I'm guessing eventually they'll explain it.
The first move is on!
Now, as you can see, they are going to be different type. No, there's going to be a lot of personas that maybe you didn't capture in the previous palace. Here is where you're going to find them, and you're going to collect them. It's also a way for you to grind if there isn't a palace, maybe get a bit of treasure, find a couple chests, stuff like that. So basically, Mementos is just a grinding spot if for some reason you haven't grinded enough in the palace previously, which, you know, it's a good amount of money too. So if you are low on that and you don't want to work a part-time job,
Okay.
going to Mementos is a pretty good place to go. Yes, and this will take you to the next floor. But however, since we're not going over there and we're going to search our target, which we saw just not too long ago, right freaking there, that's what we're going to focus on while exploring Mementos. Now, you could go fast enough so that where you could dodge the enemies outright. Heck, they could even see you just like that. Oh Christ!
Whoa!
And you'll just, like, you know, evade them just by your speed alone. However, if they do catch you somewhere like this, or you just spotted, you won't be able to get or open any chests. And we finally got a disaster shadow. So I'll finish this battle and get back to you guys.
All right.
Okay, nice. So now that we finished with that battle, let's go ahead and collect our booty. Fire Magma, just a fire damage item you could use on enemies. And another one. So there are going to be normal chests like these, and there are also going to be chests that are locked. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's go ahead and go, or do we have another one? No. Let's go ahead and go to the mini palace and defeat Nakanohara. Do we need to save? No, but I am going to change into a different, faster persona. So agility 5, 7, 7, 9, 8, and 4. Okay, we're gonna go with the 9th one. Just so we beat the, dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and crap. This is the palace and sends the target up ahead. Now, are you ready, Joker? Let's do it. So yeah, this is the smaller palace, like, and that is our target. Hey, something's there, or someone. That seems to be Nakahara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at a city hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. All right. Well, we'll go talk to him. Oh, he's grumbling about something.
Who are you?
Well, I'll tell you.
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Alright, now these guys are personas, but they're like the mini bosses that we fought at the palaces. Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner takes all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so basically this is a mini boss. You won't be able to capture him whatsoever, and he's just a little tougher than normal personas or enemies. That let's see. I know he does deal a good amount of damage. Whenever you're in hard mode or merciless, I'm never gonna try merciless because that is just freaking scary. And yeah, look at that, 99. That is really, really rough. We're going to try to give him the forgetful, and he didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal Morgana, hopefully. Energy drop cures confuse, and that's exactly what he has, I think, or not. That's the exact same thing. Okay, so
Don't rush it.
what was he conflicted with? Let's see. Remove all tapas, cures rage, despair, cures, no. Sleep.
I'm not done.
Okay, so I guess we don't have anything for
That's not it.
Morgana. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and switch to Arsene. We're gonna try to put him to sleep. Nope. Go ahead and heal myself. Another sledgehammer and another dizziness. That is why you want to, you know, decrease his attack, because that's just a lot of damage. We're going to lower it again since it's going to expire by the next.
Let's go.
Let's see.
Go down.
We're going to heal everybody.
Her attacks won't hit as often.
Yeah, and so this is what I mean by they're stronger by slightly. They'll do a lot more damage, and yeah, it's basically something you want to, you know, avoid. And we finally put that element. Now let's see if we could. Okay, we're going to try to get a technical, and we can't get it for. And we can't get it for Anne, so we're going to just heal Morgana, which we already did. Maybe a nice cleave will do it.
You're mine.
And it didn't. Okay. Well, yeah, these guys are basically like, if they don't have any, any weaknesses outright, they're just a big, just a very big, you know, health point tank. Should I? I'm gonna take the chance. This should kill him. If he doesn't, then okay, good. We managed to kill him, and we managed to pass on the XP to Arsene. Huh.
Power courses through me.
Huh. So then does all the experience for the split through them, however much you used? No wonder they don't progress as much as the user. But with that, we got a new
Impressive skill. Now
skill.
I'm even more charming.
For Morgana as well. Lucky Punch. Lucky Punch is really good. Now Lucky Punch is an ability you're going to be using often with enemies that don't have any weaknesses, and we'll get to those enemies eventually. Maragi is so whenever like the MAR is after, say, a weapon, right? A skill, kind of like how Anne has Agi and then Maragi. That basically means that's his skill to deal all foes damage. So that's pretty good.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her.
You know, he's taking it pretty well.
Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him?
We'll figure something out.
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Swipe. And we got an attachment pearl. Very funny considering he was that before we changed him.
Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it!
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long.
Okay, and just like that,
Well then.
why don't we leave this room first? Sure. We're going to talk more after we leave this smaller mini palace.
Guess we gotta
So,
do it.
what else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in the area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That will hold no meaning in this palace. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our path changes too? This place is fused cognition of countless numbers of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. Oh, great. Really? Okay, so basically where it says down, that's where we're gonna have to go. No.
Crap,
So
we've been
anyways,
spotted. Let's do this!
as I was saying, this would be a good place to grind if for some reason you didn't do it in the palace.
Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running!
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
It should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Okay, and it's a good thing that, you know, we don't run into that because that would be a lot of damage. But anyways, even if we were to grind out just the area 1,
This way!
we wouldn't be getting a lot of experience. I've tried it before, and it's very, very slow process. Very slow.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened!
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Nice. I wasn't going to go explore all the rooms anyway, so. And
Hey, look!
we've got a tiny little
person?
visitor.
In Mementos?
Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point.
Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My
But
name
it's
is
Tanuki?
Jose. I'm looking for flowers.
Did he say Jose?
I'm pretty
or
surprised to
Jose?
see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
What do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Lady on!
Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
No, I hate children. I'm kidding. A new addition to the cast of Persona 5 Royale, Jose.
Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud!
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
Aww.
I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy!
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy. Here, you can have this.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
Are you taking the cookie, Ryuji?
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
You know, if Morgana really is a human, I wonder if he's...
Whoa!
Oh, a kid. As well.
Hey!
There's something I've been meaning to give to all of you. For us, what would that be? Yeah, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. A star?
Huh?
What the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like, so that's what I call them. A star? So what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So this star is going to grant you your wishes.
Wait!
Our wishes? Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that? Seriously?
Hey!
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkling beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
Oh, there he goes. A star, huh? He said it granted our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in Mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try making a wish.
I know!
I wish for all-you-can-eat parfait with 0 calories.
Alright!
An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. Nothing. Was Go's wish too petty? Oh, really?
Huh?
You're one to talk. I guess things don't just happen that easily.
Hey,
But we can just throw that. We can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for now.
well then.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now. Okay, and with that, if we're straight home, we're going to call it an episode. Please, because this will be a little too long. Oh my god.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Or a car? Could be a car.
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that.
Got a little crush on Lady Anne, eh?
Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
And now we could go to Mementos, where we're going to change smaller, petty people. Foreshadowing, people, foreshadowing. Okay, and finally, with that, we are going to call it, or not. Man, that Nakohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? Are you sure, Ryuji? Am I wrong? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong, but should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that, and I guess I was glad we were able to solve this stalker case. Plus, what good are personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Akira? I want to help people. The same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. What about the star, that one who Zay gave us? Wonder if that could help us ace the exams. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Yeah. Hell, I'd settle for just not failing. Margining isn't gonna help you here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Just go ahead and get a C. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in. You still got time. Fine.
What's up?
Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you. Nah, it's just him not wanting to do studying and avoiding his responsibilities as usual. But anyways, with that, we are going to call the episode right here because it's already 43 minutes. Anyways, goodbye.